So I went to the flower market yesterday in Mongkok and bought some plants. This one, I'm not sure what it's called. It's kind of like a succulent plant with lovely pink flowers and thick waxy leaves. This one, again, I'm not sure what it's called. It's quite soft and hairy, and if you touch the leaf a little bit, your fingers will smell very nice. It's kind of like a minty smell, very refreshing. These are roses. I've never quite liked roses, but I think the colors look quite lovely, and because I got so many green stuff, so I think maybe a little bit color would be nice. This one, basil. This one, I think it's called Asian basil. It's a little bit spicy than this basil. I don't know what this basil is called. Maybe Italian basil. This one, I don't know, Thai Vietnamese basil. That's what you find in normally in the Thai noodles or the Vietnamese noodles. This one, mint. So I'm gonna plant them today. I'm not sure if I've got enough planter boxes, but I'll try. Oh, that's my aloe vera growing happily. I actually have a lot more aloe vera plants on the roof, some fruit, and my little candle feature thing. See you later. Oh, almost forgotten. I bought this onion looking plant yesterday as well. I don't know what it's called in English. Normally we buy them just before Chinese New Year because it will start to have flowers and bloom during the Chinese New Year. The flowers, they are white with yellow center and they smell divine. My roof, I need to take my plants to the roof. It's a little bit difficult because I'm holding my phone with my right hand, so I need to put my phone down for a minute. Here's the journey to the roof. So I don't live in a double-story apartment, so the roof is actually on the rooftop of the building. It's quite awful to get there, but it's not too difficult. Oh, a little bit raining today. Our neighbor's garden always have a security camera. So this. Another neighbor. This is the rooftop. Maybe I'll leave these here for a while. Just have a look around. It's a rainy day today, so you don't really see the mountains in the far side. Sometimes when the sky is clear, you can see quite far away. This is the Gold Coast Yacht Club, Gold Coast Hotel. I mean Gold Coast in Hong Kong, not in Australia. So this is where I live, and my rooftop is quite awful because we're renting, so we're not allowed to install anything here, not even a hook. That's my clothesline, old-fashioned clothesline, and an abandoned planter box, some more abandoned planter boxes, and this is umbrella, but never used it because it's a sun umbrella because it's very, very windy on the roof most of the day, and abandoned sunbeds. Again, it's either very windy or very hot on the roof most of the days, so it has been rotting. Some aloe vera plants. Actually, I saw some kind of fungus growing from the wood the other day. You see? Oh, hello. I'm not sure if they're edible, but probably I'm not gonna try to eat them. I'm going to move these two sun loungers, but I've got 3 very heavy items on top of them. This is 20 kilograms. This one, can't see because it's so rusted. 30? Is it 30? And that is metal as well. Let me try. I have to use 2 hands. Sorry. I need help here. Help. Somebody. Anybody. Help, please. Okay, I've done some tidy up, so let's have a look. Much nicer. So I'm going to reuse this one for my herbs and this one for the roses, and got a perfect little pot for this flower. Don't even need replanting. I need to remove the weeds and the rubbish from this pot first. Now I've loosened the soil a little bit. I'm going to transfer this soil into this box. It doesn't look like very good soil, so I might just use it as a mulch. Hopefully I've got some soil, nice soil over there, but it's really hard to buy soil from Hong Kong. I have to travel to a faraway place, quite far away. Takes about 1 hour by bus, and then have to hand carry them and come back by bus again. And yeah, I just have to use what I've got. I don't have access to water on this rooftop, so every time if I want to water something, I have to do it in the old-fashioned way, carry the water in a bucket. I've got 2 little bags of vegetable potting soil. Just very small bags. You might laugh at me if you're a gardener and you have a garden in a proper garden, but this is what I can do in Hong Kong. Remember, I have to carry them myself by hand, walking. The potting mix from the 2 bags are they're a little bit different. I think this one contains this white thing which I don't know what the name is. It's quite light and quite foamy. I think it helps to ventilate the soil a little bit better. So I'm just going to mix it. I don't really know what I'm doing anyway, to be honest, but I'm just going to use my common sense and my gardening instinct. Okay, they're ready to go to their new home. Mr. Mint. Oh, the pot. I think I need to squeeze the pot a little bit. It's really hard to do it with one hand. Maybe I call myself a one-handed gardener. Oh, nice root. Loose the root a little bit. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Here. And then this Mr. Basil. I put Mr. Basil in the middle because the stem looks a little bit fragile, so maybe in the middle will give a little bit protection from the wind if I decide to leave this pot upstairs. And this is the Asian basil. This one has got more stems and branches, and it seems a little bit more woody than the Italian basil. Does it look even? Quite even, I think. Okay, so now I need to put some of those old soil into this box. So I need to turn off the camera once again. Okay, I finished the herb box. I'm glad that I had my old potting mix because the new potting mix only filled up maybe a third of the container, and then I used the rest of the old potting mix. So I think they look quite happy. What do you think? They smell so nice. And now it's time for the roses. They're lucky because I bought a new bag of potting soil just for flowers. Now the rose is finished. I think maybe the pot is a little bit too small, but we'll see. And maybe I put too much soil. Maybe after watering the soil will go down a little bit. So now it's time for planting this one. Actually, I'm not going to repot it because this pot over here, it doesn't have a drain hole. So I'm just basically gonna put a little bit more soil here and then chuck it in. Okay, all three are done. Looking quite nice. I'm not sure if they will survive here on the roof. It's pretty harsh compared to the comfortable greenhouse that they've been living in and being pampered. So let's hope for the best. And maybe they should learn from this little guy here, which I found when I was cleaning up this area, which is a little bit more tidy. Here, see this little guy? He's been surviving by a little bit of thin layer of dust, soil, maybe some broken down plastic here, and it's been living here. Nobody has watered it, and actually it's been here for more than half a year because now it's winter and I saw it in summer. I didn't think it would survive, but it's still living, and maybe it got some seed as well. Yeah, definitely some lessons to be learned by these guys. And you can see the legs of somebody who will be my cheap labor, no, actually free labor, to throw this rubbish out in a minute. And I've got a new bucket of clean water to water the plants. And I want to tell you a little bit about my little watering system. I bought this cap from a Japanese shop, which I can't open it with one hand. Oh, okay. So basically you fill the bottle, any normal drinking bottle, with water. And then you put the cap on. It's so hard to operate with one hand and wrong direction. Yeah, this way. And with left hand especially. And then you open this, and then here. And then you get yourself a little sprinkler. Oh, actually, I think maybe I should put this back. Yay! Hello, everybody. Woo! Cleaning up the pot. Oh, I don't know if I should water the flower directly or not. Maybe you just water from here. This one I won't water it because it's a kind of succulent. It doesn't really like wet root. So yeah, I just get a little bit more water to clean up these pots. Yeah, this is great because if you want to save space, because normally the watering can is huge. Okay, so this is what it looks like after my hard work. It's actually very hard to video and do what you need to do at the same time, especially you don't have any assistant. But I think it's a good thing to try. I often watch lots of videos on YouTube and vlogs. They seem so professional, and I'm quite interested to learn how to do that as well. So this video is the first video I've ever gonna upload to YouTube. So apparently lots of things need to be considered. For example, I don't know, the light, the angle, and also coordinating, shooting the video and doing things and other things and thinking at the same time. So don't be surprised if I'm just shooting the video and then stop and just keep talking, because basically I probably will forget to move the camera when I talk. And I think that you need to think about how you want to shoot the videos when you're shooting it. For example, the position of the equipment, what gear you're gonna use, lighting again, and the angle again, and plan things ahead. And today basically I didn't plan anything, so it's very raw. So, and also I've only got a phone and my hands. Let's look at the flowers. Lovely. Yeah, and basically I forget what I want to talk about too. And sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking. That's lovely.